Hey guys, Kevin and Scott here at the Elite Academy of Martial Arts. We're about to do the Lop Sao drill for Wing Chun. If you like this, please click the thumbs up button. Don't forget to subscribe and leave any comments below. If you have any questions or anything, I'll try to answer them as best I can. Okay guys, so real quick, we're not going to do actually the Lop Sao drill, we're going to do Lop Sao application. So I'm here with Scott, and usually in Wing Chun the Lop Sao looks like this. So if his hands are up, and I meet like this, you'll normally start by pulling and punching, okay? A few things about the Lop Sao. This Lop Sao, you can pull when he's relaxed, but it's very dangerous. So if I make contact with his hand, we find the bridge, and this hand is pretty relaxed. If I pull this, because he's relaxed, he's a little bit more sensitive to my pull, so he can run his hand. And if they run, they'll usually hit you with that hand, okay? Usually you pull this hand because he's a bit stiff. If I know he's going to be stiff or he's a little bit hard to move, I can't lock it out of the way, then I can lock it. Because when he's stiff like that and I pull it, it really yanks on him. All right, guys? So usually for the Lop Sao, try not to pull it unless he's stiff or he's pushing you. For example, if he pushed with his cross arm really hard, when I go like this and he pushes that really hard, that helps pull. Okay guys? But if he's very relaxed and you try to lock, they'll run their hand, they'll joust out, and usually they'll hit you down the center. Alright? So a few application techniques for this. I'm here with Scott, and the way you first learn it is you make contact, you find the bridge, and you just pull and punch. Very important that I don't pull directly towards me. I'm not pulling like this. I'm actually hinging from the elbow, pulling at a 45-degree away from me. If I pull directly at me, he will elbow me a lot of times with that elbow, or as I pull directly at me, I can pull him in and help him punch me. Okay guys? So I could be punching him, but he could punch me too. So as I pull, he punches and I punch, and we both hit each other. So I want to pull that way, keeping him from punching me easily, while I still can hit him. Alright? So the basic way, or the beginner way, is starting at the reference, and you pull, step a little bit, and punch, keeping the elbow down, riding your punch up his hand towards his chin or his throat, his nose. Okay, I suggest aiming for the throat. So if he puts his chin down, you hit him in the chin. If you aim for his nose and he puts his chin down, you're gonna hit him in the forehead and break your fist. All right, guys. So use a bilji or a sat sao instead if you know you're gonna aim a little bit higher. Once again, I'm here, pull and punch, and he should just block for now for safety. Like that. Start at reference again, pull and punch. Okay? So that's pretty tough to do in a real fight because his hand isn't going to be up like that. That's for beginners, and that's for learning purposes. Now, for application, one of my favorite ways to apply this is if his hands are up and we're doing Muay Thai or he's boxing or whatever he's doing, and his hands are up and I'm fighting with him, I like to sometimes just reach out and pull that arm. So he's here and I'm hitting the body and I see that hand, I just pull and punch and throw that punch. And I can either throw a Wing Chun style punch with the elbow down, or you can throw an overhand right over the top. Okay, so again, he's here, we're moving a little bit, I'm getting angles, I'm going side to side on him, I'm doing head feints, and then boom, I just pull that out and throw that punch right down between the crook of his arm. When I pull, a lot of times he'll resist a little bit, and it just pulls him, and he's got that little V in his arm, and I just punch at the chin. Okay guys? So that's probably one of my favorite ways just to use that Lop Sao. It works pretty well, even against people that don't train Wing Chun. I've sparred against friends that do other arts and they train MMA and they're kickboxers or the MMA fighters, and I'll pull that against them, or pull that off against them, and it'll surprise them. Okay? The distance is very important. I don't want to be way out here and reach for, usually that'll miss, or that'll even worse get you hit. So you got to work your way in, using a lot of hitting things, jab, and then from there pull the hand, throw the punch. Alright guys, another way to apply this is against the rear hand. So if I go to hit him and he blocks, right? He blocks with that front hand, and I slap it out of the way and he blocks with that rear hand, then I can also lock across and pull like that. Alright guys? And that's another typical way you would see. So if I trap, we go one, this is from trapping now, and I can hit him. So now I'm using the Lop Sao as a second hand trap. The other one was just initially off the first hand. Okay guys? But this is the second hand, remove the first hand barrier, and then pull for the second hand barrier. I can also use it defensively. If Scott punches me, and I block here, and as he throws the next punch, I can pull and wedge on that side. You guys see it? Okay? As he punches, I can pop this one, so if he jabs that, he flicks that out, and he throws the cross, boom, really quick. It just goes 1, 2, 1, 2. You see it? I can use that momentum of the cross to pull him across his body. I just need to make sure I move off the line a little bit. So as he jabs, I parry it, and then as he punches, I can pull and hit it right there. So again, he goes, and then 1, 2, like that. Make sure I cut that way a little bit. The hand comes up, that blocks, and then immediately pulls him off position. So you go 1 and 2, and I throw this punch, or I can throw the hammer fist or back fist. All right, guys? So that's another way to do it. Again, he goes 1 and 2, like that. Okay? You can actually, when he punches, if he's slow, usually he won't be slow for the jab, but if he is slow for the jab, I can pull that jab out of the way. This hand comes up, wipes, and then pulls. So as he punches, I just wipe and pull like that. That's tough to do unless he's doing a very stiff jab. All right, guys? Cool. If you have any questions, remember to comment below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks, guys.